Wednesday. We're going to do the warm-up, and then you guys are going to log on to Moby Max and find the 4 coordinate points in a quadrilateral. Remember, quadrilateral is something with 4 sides, but we'll get into that after we're done with the warm-up. So remember, these 2 brackets mean absolute value, means the distance from 0. Excuse me. So what you're doing here, these absolute value symbols are taking away the negative, as you guys should know. So it means that negative 82 is technically 82 points or units from 0. But since the negative is on the outside, then you put negative 82 for this one. But if the negatives were ever on the inside, then they cancel out. They just kind of drop them. Okay, find the least common multiple of 4 and 10. Remember, multiples are, what do they sound like? They're multiples. So you got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 30, 30. Oh, not 30. I skipped one. 28, 32, so on and so on. You can go on forever. All the multiples of 4. And then the multiples of 10 are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, so on and so forth. But you need to find the least common multiple. So the number that both of them have would technically be 20. So 20 is going to be your answer. Okay, so if Laura's account balance has gone from negative $32, so she owes the bank $32, she must have overspent. And then it went to a negative $126. What happened to her debt? So debt is something that you owe. Like if I borrow money from somebody, I'm in their debt. So Laura, she owes the bank currently $126. First, she only owed them $32. Now she owes $126. So her debt has increased or gone up by, and then we just take 126 minus 32 to see how much it has increased by, how much she spent in between this time right here. So 6 minus 2 is going to be 4, and then you can't take 1 from 3, or 2 from 3, sorry, and then so you're going to have to borrow from the one over here, or your next door neighbor, so 12 minus 3 is 9. So it increased by $94. Okay, so she spent another $94 at Walmart or something, and so then she ended up having to owe that much. So that's what happened to her debt. If she paid off money, say she went to the bank today and gave the bank $100, then her debt would go down by $100. Okay, we're going to skip number 4 and we're going to go on to number 5. We're technically finding their unit rate for how much cheaper 2 different items are. We'll say this is item A, this is item B. So we have to find out how much cheaper per ounce is purchasing 8 ounces for $8.32 compared to purchasing 5 ounces for $5.60. So we're going to have to find the unit rate. So how much it is for 1 ounce if we buy 8 ounces at, this is A, 8 ounces for $8.32, and then 5 ounces for $5.60. Okay, 8 goes in 8 one time, subtract it out for 8, bring down your 3, 8 can't go into 0, or 8 can't go into 3 because it's too small, so you're going to have to bring down the 2. 8 goes into 32 4 times because 8 times 4 is 32, so 0 is going to be your answer. So for 1 ounce for product A, it's $1.04 per ounce, okay? Per ounce. The UNC, yeah. I'll just say for OZ because that stands for ounce. And then now we got to find out how much per ounce for product B. So 5 goes into 5 one time because 5 times 5 is 5. Bring it down. 5 goes into 6 1 time, because 5 times 1 is 5. Subtract it out, bring it down. 5 goes into 10 2 times. 5 times 2 is 10. So subtract it out. So for product B, it's going to be a little bit more expensive per ounce. It's going to be technically 8 cents more. Oh, why did I do it like that? So this is product B. But so you're technically going to want to buy product A. Because it's a lot cheaper than product B by 8 cents per ounce. Excuse me. So you're going to want to buy more ounces for more of the cost, because that typically is how it is in the stores. The bigger the product, like if you get a big one of those big bags of cereal, you're going to get more than it's going to be cheaper than if you would buy a small box of cereal, because you're going to get, even though the cost might be more, you're getting more per ounce if you divide it out. And usually Walmart, if you look closely at the tag, it'll say, hey, if you buy this, you're technically buying it at 5 cents an ounce. But if you buy the smaller size, it might be 10 cents an ounce. So really, if you spend more, you might get more for your money. So that's kind of what they're showing here. So today you're going to be working on Moby Max, find 4 coordinate points in a quadrilateral. It's kind of what we did yesterday with that point where you had to find the fence amounts, the length. Let's see if it works. Oh, it's not loading. Anyways, you're going to be going, you're going to find 4 coordinates, or find coordinates for a point in 4 quadrants. Wow, I can't talk anymore. Let's go here. I can't spell. So pretty much you're going to be plotting 4 points. These are all kind of bad examples. So there's 4 points in a quadrilateral, or 4 points in a square, 4 points in a rectangle. What you're going to do, they're going to give you 4 points, and you need to plot them out on a number, a graph type of thing. So this, I don't think we'll ever have to graph triangles, but as you can see, there's 4 points in this quadrilateral, which is technically a parallelogram, which is technically a quadrilateral. They're going to give you 4 different points, and then you need to plot them out and then put the lines together in Moby Max for that. Sorry it wasn't working, but good luck, and if you need help, let me know.